Alright, so my question for all of you is, do you think the full moon affects fishing? And I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts as the morning progresses. Now, it was a very full moon last night. Too much lighting going out on the right. And I mean, bright enough. Like, I didn't need a headlamp to load the kayak type full moon. It was, out all night, and there's no clouds. So basically as full a moon as you can get, just bright, and we'll see. The lake is fishing terrible, and I don't catch any fish anyway. But that still, doesn't change the question of, does a full moon affect fishing? So we'll see how it goes. I'm using a Nebo Peaks Cyclops Wonder Bread with gold foil on the back, and then a cool little black with a silver blade spinner. So that's what I'm starting with. I'll fish it for a while, and if I don't catch anything, then, like I always do, we'll switch things up. So let's see if we can get some fish. Alright, we're a half hour in. No bites. So we're going to switch to, I'm kind of running darker colors on both of these. We're going to switch to something a little brighter. And then we'll maybe go out. I remembered clip weights this time. Maybe go out and fish deep. So I'm running next Wonder Bread with the Chartreuse Super Minnow Wonder Bread Barracuda blade. Both of these are from Nebo Tackle. Always fun to fish new tackle. There's my lemon. There's my lemon right there, maybe. Oh, there we go. Fish on. Oh, it feels good too. Oh, baby. Sweet. Oh. He's waking up. He was crazy there for a second, and he just kind of relaxed. Make sure. Oh, yeah. We're good. Oh. Oh, it's a good fish. Holy cow. Pulling me right around. Beauty. Beauty of a fish. Yeah, that's a slab of a rainbow. And you know what? I'm keeping a few today. I mean, these are just... Oh, stop. Come on. Oh, there we go. Let himself go. Okay. Good deal. So there we go. Chartreuse, super minnow, Wonder Bread barracuda blade, and just a fat rainbow. And I think I'm just gonna keep 2. Well, that is if I catch another one. But if I catch another one about this big, I'll keep it. That is just a great fish. So we're going to change out this other lineman to something bright. That's actually what I was doing when that fish hit. And we'll get this fish taken care of. So we're going to go lemon lineman, running just a hair deeper. So I may put a little weight on this lineman. See what happens. Oh, there we go. Fish on. Right in the same spot. Feels like another good one. Okay, sweet. On that chartreuse super minnow again. And that barracuda blade. Hopefully if this is as nice a looking fish as this guy hanging off the side, then I'll have tonight's dinner taken care of. Oh yeah. Sweet. Oh, stop. Yeah. Just as nice. Oh, maybe even bigger. I think it is. Wow. I think it's even bigger. Look at that. What a slab. We'll get it unhooked and back in. If you've listened to my videos, you've heard me talk about how much I love big spring rainbows, but just big rainbows in general. So sweet. All right, there we go. Fish on. Oh boy, another good one. Okay, sweet. So it seemed like this was, the barracuda blade and that spinner was the hot item. Now, I kind of thought, is it because of the blade, attracting fish in from further away? Is it the depth, the action, whatever? So what I decided to do was I took off the 2-ounce weight that I was putting on this lineman with 50 extra feet out to sink it, and I actually put a barracuda blade with a couple feet of leader. So this is that purple moon jelly barracuda blade, and then just that same lemon lineman that I had on, and oh boy, feels like another good one. And right off the bat I put it on. Now, will we know whether it's the dodger flashing and attracting him in, then them hitting the lure, or is it just getting it right at that right zone? Who knows, but it doesn't really matter, because what do I worry about? Catching fish. And we're catching fish. Oh, that's another just solid fish. Sweet. Not going to keep this one, because those 2 are plenty to feed my family, so they're big. Now, I wanted to talk about moon. Now, I'm catching some fish. It's not a hot bite. My opinion, this is completely anecdotal too, is I think that the moon phase does affect fish. I think big predatory fish are more likely to feed through the night, and I think full bellies slow down bites. I feel like kokanee, through a full moon are... Now, this one is not bigger. He is just feisty, really colored up, pretty fish. Yeah, if anything, slightly smaller, but just a beautiful looking fish. But so, my opinion, I think it does make a difference. There we go. Look at that. Just awesome. We'll get a quick picture of him. Get him right back in the water. He's just awesome. All right, what a fish. All right. There we go. Couple feet a leader. That lemon limon, barracuda blade, and fish on. All right, well, I am gonna wrap it up here. I wanted to finish talking about the full moon. So some theories that I've heard is that with both kokanee and big predatory fish, the evenings is better on a full moon. So they eat, all night. The idea is they're not hungry in the morning, so they don't bite as much. They hang out all day, they digest some of that food, and then they trigger another bite, or more likely to have a good bite in the evening right before it gets dark. I've tested this theory just a little bit, and I think there may be some truth to it. Mostly I've tested it with kokanee, and my final thought is, if you get a chance to go fishing, regardless what the moon is, right? And they say a bad day fishing is better than a good day at work. Pretty much that's the truth, right? So the only thought I would have is, if you're traveling a long ways to target a lake that you're only going to have a short period of time to fish on, if you can work it around the moon cycle and do it when there's not a big full moon, or less nocturnal light, then yeah, I think that's great. But I don't think it's a game changer. I do think it can reduce the bite, but I've caught lots of fish after a full moon, like today. I caught just some big, beautiful rainbows. It wasn't a hot bite, but sometimes that's how it is on this lake. It's just slow. I'm about to snag up here, and I just think, yeah, just go fishing anytime you get a chance. Go out and fish. So let me know what you think about a full moon. I love hearing comments and ideas from people, and I try to respond to any comments. So if you have questions, please put them in there. And once again, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you want to know when I'm dropping more, hit that bell notification. Please subscribe. It really helps the channel. We'll catch you later, and fish on.